Hey, everybody out there, it's Alabama Deep. I'm coming back at you. All right, so I've been fiddling with this watch for hours and hours. I'm trying to get it demagnetized. Um, it's still not right. Not 100%. It's plus 15 seconds for the day. Amplitude is up over half, more than half than what it was. Beat error 1.9. 28,800 beats per hour. This is about as good as I'm going to get it with trying to demagnetize this watch. Uh, this still isn't 100% right. I think the only way to fix this watch, and from what I understood briefly in conversation with this watch owner, is that he was carrying big subwoofers, moving something. I don't know. And big subwoofers have very strong magnets in them, very strong magnets. So during the course of him carrying these subwoofers, this watch became magnetized 100%. Um, but this thing needs, other than being demagnetized, because it's fully not demagnetized, it's going to need to be serviced because there is a chance that some parts of this watch have been permanently magnetized by the magnets in those subwoofers that he was carrying around. I've never seen a watch that has been permanently magnetized before. Normally, after 2 or 3, 4 tries, you get positive results. And we got positive results on this. It wasn't going up and down, plus and minus. The waves are gone. We still have a little bit of snow, and we're still plus 27 seconds, plus 12 seconds. Beat error is 1.9. That's livable. Amplitude is fine. But it's still going to have this little bit of issue because I believe what we need to do is to totally strip down this movement, rebuild it, demagnetize each piece of that movement, and find out which part of that movement is magnetized and remove it. That's the way to fix this. I'm not going to do that. We're supposed to meet back up today. I want to give him his watch back. I've done what I can do with it. I want to tighten down his case back for him, but still leave it loose enough that he can open it with his ball. He's into watch repairs and watchmaking too. So this would be a challenge for him to go ahead and break this movement down and figure out which piece is magnetized and replace it. It's either that or just replace the whole movement. But from what I see right here, this isn't too bad. It's plus 12 and plus 27. Yes, definitely some parts of this watch are still magnetized that I personally cannot demagnetize with this machine. So that's just unfortunately what happens when you have a watch near a magnet. And it is strong enough. And in this day and age, oh my gosh, you have stronger magnets than what we ever had when I was growing up. Oh crap. They're a lot stronger. So just unknowingly, even setting your watch on top of your phone where the magnet is can magnetize a watch. Because there's a phone in your magnet too. There's a magnet in your phone too, if you're not aware. It's up. Mine has always been up close to the top left, where the speaker, not where the speaker is, but just up top close to the phone where the camera is. That's usually where the magnet is. Sometimes it can be down left. It just depends. But mine's top left. This watch does need a good service, a very good service, and it needs parts replaced. That's just where I see it at this point. Like I said, it's not doing the wavy stuff anymore. It's still in the plus zone, so it's behaving somewhat normal, and the amplitude's back up by over half. That's great, but it still needs just a little bit more. So this is the best I can do without breaking it entirely down. So I'm going to talk to the owner, let him know what needs to be done, which in my opinion, if you wanted to break it down and you're into watch repairs, that is a perfect challenge for anybody, is to break that movement down, replace the parts in it, service it, demagnetize each piece, and then reassemble it and put it back together. Because I think that's exactly what this thing needs. Because I haven't ever seen one really do this. But I think these are quite strong magnets that he was around. Unfortunately. But anyway, we got it. Oh, no. Now it's plus 40. That is not good. God darn, man. Yeah. So I'm going to play with it just a little bit more to see what I can do. But I think it definitely needs a very good servicing. So I just hope it's not permanently magnetized. And if it is, just replace those parts. And I don't know, maybe you could, if you wanted to, he could go ahead and put some authentic parts on this. If you wanted to take it that far. I mean, that's just what I like doing. Doesn't mean everybody will. Because the movement's beautiful on its own. But anyhow, this is Alabama Deep. I am going to go ahead and hop off here. I've got things to do this morning. I'm going to try demagnetizing this watch just a little bit longer. I mean, I have not had a tremendous amount of luck with it at all. But I still fully believe that's probably going to be the issue with it. Because I have never seen a watch behave like this unless it was magnetized. Okay, now we're minus 13 seconds, 216, 1.9 again. That would be great if it would keep doing this. See how it's behaving in a straight line? Maybe this was it. Maybe this is what we need. So I'm going to leave it right here and watch it for a little bit while longer. And we're going to see where we are in 30 minutes from now. And yeah, that's my recommendation, is this thing probably needs to be fully serviced and demagnetized. Replace the parts that are permanently magnetized, because there is a chance of that. And take it from there. So always be careful when you're around magnets, people. And think about medical equipment. Think about your phone. Think about your TV, your PlayStation. I mean, lots of things create a magnetic field. Even power wires in your wall create a magnetic field because it's power with metal. So it's going to create that field. So always keep that in your mind. And see, here we are again. It was behaving perfectly fine, and now it's going back to this. So I just think it needs a full strip down, and it may have another issue within it besides the being magnetized. I mean, there may be something else, but I think everything that he has told me from his story is ringing true, and that this watch has unfortunately suffered from being magnetized to the point where I think he's going to have to service this watch and replace the parts that are in it, or just replace the movement, which is a shame. I mean, you could always fix that movement later down the road. So I think that's probably is what's going to be best for this watch. Now, plus 7 and probably 222 B air is not as far off as what it was. So yeah, okay, all right. If I had more time with this watch, I would like to dig into it some, but right now, I don't think it's a very good time. So I'm just going to try to get it as close back to being normal as I can, which I'm doing right now. And then we're going to go and put the bracelet back together and take it back to him. So I'll just keep doing this over and over and over and over until I get a result I like. So I've got this right here. Let's pick it up very, very slow. Off. Back on again. So at least the amplitude is better. Beat error is staying right where it should be. So, and I'm hoping in time, if he doesn't service this, that it'll work itself out. But I don't think it necessarily will. It's going to need a service and breaking it down. But you know, all in all, 20 seconds isn't too terribly bad for a watch. Although I prefer mine being around plus or minus 5 seconds or less. Plus 26 seconds, I guess, is acceptable for a day's wear, because you only lose that amount in a day, so you won't notice it when you're wearing it for the day. But if you wear it continually over a period of a week and into a month, you're going to notice that difference on your watch. Okay, well, plus 23 seconds a day. I don't see much fuzz on that, so maybe I'm just going to leave it like that. And I need to talk to the owner, and maybe I can regulate it based off this. If I can regulate it based off this, I think I'll just stick with that, because I don't see a whole lot of snow there. It seems to be running normal. Maybe it is just naturally 26 seconds fast. And the beat error being a 1.9, that's acceptable. I would take that. I mean, it's not great, but I'd take it. Amplitude's fine. I like the amplitude. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. Contact the owner. See if I want to regulate try to regulate this, and just get back to them. All right, boys and gals, this is Alabama Deep. I am out of here. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment below. And remember, from part 1 and part 2 combined together that you've seen today, stay away from magnets. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye for now.